we're meeting him at an opening of a new chapter in his life. He's decided to leave the academic path and pursue an entrepreneurial career. And tonight he will tell us something about him and how we got to that point. Please, Timon.
So, there's a very famous Germanic saying that goes like this: all good things are three. I stood in front of that phrase and looked at it quite skeptically. I sat down and asked myself, why not two? Why not four? Why is it three? For a couple of years ago, I started to visualize my dream life. What would it look like? And I saw myself in a business shirt, talking in front of a camera to people and telling them something. But when I first started out, I had no experience in talking in front of a camera. And the pictures in my head that I was visualizing, they were not telling me what to talk about. And on top of that, I didn't even possess a camera. Also, my dreams seemed hundreds of miles away from reality. One day, I met this mysterious guy, now a dear friend of mine. And I met him during the course of how to write poetry. His name was Carl, and I was fascinated. I was fascinated by the way this guy structured his thinking. He didn't appear to think outside the box. When I was talking to him, I got the feeling that there is no box to think outside of. I was so enthusiastic about how Carl delivered his wisdom about life that as the opportunity arose, I moved into a shared flat with him and 3 other guys. Carl was the guy who took me onto one of the most exciting mental journeys that have occurred to me so far. He even brought me to the point where I ultimately got out of my own head and allowed my dreams to become reality. I have to tell you that things weren't going the way I expected them to go. Maybe some of you guys remember that a few weeks ago, Martin was talking about freeing us from suffering. And he mentioned a couple of pillars that were relevant regarding this. And in particular, he mentioned one component to be expectation. And at this point in my life, I expected so much. I expected a lot. I expected to get hundreds of thousands of views when I upload my videos. I thought the stuff that I wanted to deliver was interesting and super valuable. However, no one was coming up to me telling me how much my content had helped them. Not a single person. Except that some of my friends watched my content mainly because they were my friends and they wanted me to feel good about myself. I was trying to appear wise, and I wanted to show people how wise I considered myself to be. So my ego inevitably got into the way. I was devastated, I was frustrated, I was depressed. I stood in front of the mirror and I was still thinking about that dream, and how I wanted to share value and share wisdom. But somehow people didn't want to see the value that I saw. So I denied to go the path that seemed to be set out for me. And today I can say that it actually was a blessing in disguise. And I'm very happy to share this first story with you, and throughout the upcoming speeches I'm going to talk about the further parts of my story. Thank you for this.